Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hansraj bringing to you the headlines first. Intense campaigning for the final phase of the Lok Sabha elections ends. India's Agnikul Cosmos launches world's first rocket with fully 3D printed engine. Southwest monsoon arrives in Kerala and parts of northeast India. Remal effect continues as flood submerges Khairamand market in Imphal. And in sports, Pragnananda topples world number 1 Magnus Carlsen at Norway Chess 2024. Campaigning for the 7th and final phase of the Lok Sabha elections has ended this evening. In the final phase, 57 parliamentary constituencies spread over 7 states and 1 union territory will go to the polls on June 1st. These include 13 seats, each in Uttar Pradesh and Punjab, 9 in West Bengal, 8 in Bihar, 6 in Odisha, 4 in Himachal Pradesh, 3 in Jharkhand and 1 seat in the union territory of Chandigarh. 42 assembly seats in Odisha will also go to the polls in this phase simultaneously. A total of 904 candidates are in the fray for 57 Lok Sabha seats. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed an election rally in support of the party candidate in Hoshiarpur, Punjab. He said the trend of development that India has seen in the last 10 years is unprecedented. He said the country's influence at the international level will be strengthened if a strong government is formed in the country. The opposition Congress party also conducted campaign rallies in support of its candidates in various places on the last day of the campaign. Senior party leader Rahul Gandhi campaigned in Balasore, Odisha today. Addressing an election rally, he criticized the ruling BJP and urged everyone to vote for the Congress to protect the constitution. India's private sector aerospace company Agnikul Cosmos today successfully launched the world's first single-piece 3D printed semi-cryogenic rocket Agniman. The rocket was launched from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. ISRO said the test launch was a milestone in India's space research. The two-stage rocket is capable of carrying up to 300 kg payload up to a height of 700 kilometers.
Plus 20 seconds.
Indian Meteorological Department or the IMD has confirmed that southwest monsoon has set in over Kerala and advanced into most parts of northeast India today. Monsoon has arrived 2 days ahead of the normal onset date of June 1st. IMD Director General Mrityunjay Mahapatra said that the conditions are favorable for onset of monsoon in remaining parts of South India, including Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry in the next 2 to 3 days. He said that monsoon will also set in all the parts of northeast India, including Sub-Himalayan, West Bengal and Sikkim. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has said that after Cyclone Remal, there have been reports of damages in some parts of the state. Confirming the death of 1 person in the Jaintia Hills region, he said that ex gratia has been provided to the kin of the deceased. The state is also facing challenges in power supply for which the Electricity Board is working on a war footing, he stated.
Lost 1 life in Jaintia Hills region. And the ex gratia has been given to the respected family members. At the same time, all the damages that have taken place in different parts, especially homes of individuals and the families, the necessary support has been given to them also. The administration has acted very fast We are also facing challenges in terms of the power supply. For that also the MBCL is really working on a war footing. The damage is very extensive, but MBCL is working with large manpower and additional manpower, and we are hopeful that very soon the power will be restored in most of the parts of the state. Already major part has been done, but in the next few hours and next maybe day or two, we will see most of the power being restored back. And I also would like to take this opportunity to really congratulate and thank the entire officials from the different departments and mostly the district administration for really working very well. A couple of days back, before the storm was about to hit us, we had taken a detailed review along with our Deputy Chief Minister and other officials, and we were very happy with the way the administration was prepared.
In Mizoram, 127 houses have been reportedly destroyed due to the heavy rain, flood and massive landslides caused by Cyclone Remal. According to state government officials, 46 houses are partially damaged, 28 are fully damaged and 53 are severely damaged. Sairang and Sairang Dintar areas in Aizawl district were evacuated due to the rising of the river Tilong, which recorded over a meter higher than the previous record of 2017. Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh has lauded the fishermen of Thanga for joining hands with the Loktak Development Authority or the LDA team in rescuing the ones stranded by the flood. He said that the fishermen were evacuating flood-affected people from various locations across the state in full swing. The Chief Minister also appreciated the efforts of Manipur Police, IRB, Fire Service, SDRF, local clubs as CSOs, VDF and the youths for their extraordinary courage and efficiency. Continuing with news from Manipur, Khwaramban, the market in the heart of Imphal, has been inundated due to flood caused by heavy rains caused by Cyclone Remal. The bustling centre wore a deserted look as shops and business establishments were shut down. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha paid a visit to the Netaji Subhash State Homeopathic Hospital at Rentas Colony in Agartala. During his visit, the Chief Minister inspected the hospital's facilities, interacted with medical staff and patients, and assessed the various services offered by the institution. The Chief Minister was accompanied by several high-ranking officials from the State Health Department who provided insights into the hospital's operations and future plans.
মাঝে মাঝে আমরা মানে চিন্তা ভাবনা আছে যে এখানে একটা হোমিওপ্যাথিক কলেজ হোক, তো এটা জায়গাটা দেখতে এলাম আর এখানে পজিশনটা দেখতে এলাম। তো অনেকগুলো খামতি আছে এখানে, আমার এটার চিন্তা ভাবনা আছে। আমাদের হেলথ সেক্রেটারি মহোদয় আছেন, ডাইরেক্টর সাহেবও আছেন, তো আমার মনে হয় এটা নিয়ে আরও অনেক চিন্তা ভাবনা করতে হবে। মানুষ বেশিরভাগই এখানে আমার মনে হয় বাইরের থেকে আসে। আমি কয়েকজন পেশেন্টকে জিজ্ঞেসও করলাম যে কোথা থেকে এসেছেন। খুব বেশি একটা দূর প্রান্তের যারা আছে তাদের কিন্তু অ্যাপ্রোচ আমার মনে হয় এখানে নেই, তো এটা নিয়ে আমরা চিন্তা ভাবনা।
In chess, Indian Grandmaster Pragnananda toppled Magnus Carlsen for the first time in a classical event. The 18-year-old Indian prodigy took down the world number one with the white pieces in the third round of Norway Chess 2024. Pragnananda got an early edge out of the opening and eventually converted it into a victory. With this win, Prag now takes the sole lead with 5.5 points in the event. In Meghalaya, the ongoing rehabilitation of the Umiam Dam is scheduled to be completed by July and the first week of August, even as the government has started similar rehabilitation work on Mintu, Leshka and Umtu dams. Prime Minister A.T. Mondal defended the delay in the completion of the rehabilitation work, saying they were planning to finish the project by June He, however, said that earlier the idea was to go for bitumen surface, but then we decided to go for RCC surface, which requires 28 days for curing period.
Actually, earlier we thought that it should be finished by June. Now, as you know, that earlier idea was that bitumen surface will be laid. Now, they are asking that we should go for RCC surface. And RCC surface, what happened? The difference between bitumen surface and RCC surface is that in bitumen surface, when you lay the surface, vehicle can go. There is no problem. But in RCC, you got to give that curing period of around 28 days. So that's why the time is required. Additional time is required. New deadline, we are targeting that July end or first week of August, we should finish it.
Still in Meghalaya government is going to involve village defense parties to eliminate and eradicate the challenge of drugs and narcotics in the state. The decision was arrived at the meeting of the Dream Project in Shillong on Wednesday, which was attended by officials of the Home Department, police and representatives of the society. Social Welfare Minister Paul Lingdo said that they have identified the gaps in tackling the menace of drugs, while adding that one of the major concerns is that there is a need to make the Dream program more community-oriented.
In order to eliminate and eradicate the menace of drugs and narcotics, we need to broaden the involvement of civil society. And one of the areas of discussion was on the revamping and reorganizing and also to look at the possibility of organizing the village defense parties, especially in the identified hotspots.
In Nagaland, a consultation workshop on documenting terminologies used by various Naga and non-Naga communities regarding disability and its implications was held today at the Anma Integrated Development Association campus. This initiative was a joint effort by the Office of the State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities Nagaland and Prodigals Home Dimapur. Delivering the keynote address, Diathono Nakhro, State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, said that although people with disabilities refers to a single population, it encompasses a diverse group with varying needs.
It's not doing enough. So just recently also in Kohima, we had a workshop, a program together with the Nagaland State Disability.
New Testament, which covers thousands of years, writing from the different authors in a different context. To bring into the and give a nutshell is not going to be easy. However, I will just pick up a very brief in a nutshell, and at the same time.
And to end the news, the main points once again. Intense campaigning for the final phase of the Lok Sabha elections ends. India's Agnikul Cosmos launches world's first rocket with fully 3D printed engine. Southwest monsoon arrives in Kerala and parts of northeast India. Remal effect continues as flood submerges Karamband market in Imphal. And in sports, Pragnananda topples world #1 Magnus Carlsen at Norway Chess 2024. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.